Alright, so this video is 3.5, and this is where we're going to put everything together. So the first thing I want you to do is go through, pause the video, and try to solve for these right here. So we have the addition or subtraction problems. We have the multiplication or division. So it's kind of a mixture of all of them. Only one step, though, which is really nice. And there are all the various answers. Today we're going to say, how could you use algebra tiles to solve for two-step equations? So now we're doing a little bit more work. The first thing we're going to do, and we've been kind of gearing up for this, if I have 2x minus 3 equals negative 5, we're just going to do the same steps that we always do. So we'll box the coefficient, we'll draw our line, we'll first do the addition portion, so I'll say plus 3 to both sides, and now I'll have 2x equals negative 2. Now it looks just like what we did yesterday. So I'm going to go through here, and we really know that this is 2 over 1. Sorry, let me go back. So it's 2 over 1x equals negative 2. So I'll do the multiplicative inverse. And I'll have 1 over 2 on this side, and 1 over 2 on this side. And now I have x equals negative 1. And that's my actual answer. So I'm really doing two things. We're putting both days together just to see how it works out. So the next one here is we're going to go through and basically just do what we just did here. And it's just kind of going through each side of this, or each step, to figure out how to do this. And I just showed you. This one here, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. I'm just going to go through and write this out. So I'm going to have 2x plus 2 equals negative 6. So we're going to go through the same steps we keep on doing. Box the coefficient, make my line, subtract 2, subtract 2. Now I'm going to rewrite, and I have 2x, which is really 2 over 1x, equals negative 8. I'll then do the multiplicative inverse, which is 1 over 2, 1 over 2. And I have x equals negative 4. And that is my answer. For the next one, I have 3x minus 4. That all equals, on the left side, it looks like I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So equals 9. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 13. A little off there. So I'll say minus 13. So I'm going to go through, make my line, box the coefficient. Going to get the numbers, the non-variables, over to one side. So I'll add 4. Add 4. And now I have negative 9 equals 3 over 1x. In order to get the x by itself, I'm going to do the multiplicative inverse, so 1 over 3 on both sides. And now I have x equals negative 3. And that's my answer. Having you kind of go through and figure this out, same kind of thing we've been doing. So then if I look here, check for the solution. Again, I want to move over the 5, so I'll have negative 7. I'm sorry, I'll have negative 3. And then divided by negative 3 should equal positive 1. So there you go. And we have the subtraction property equality. We simplify. We have the division property, or what I call the multiplicative inverse. Here are a couple of examples for you to try. So pause. And here are the answers. Go through this one here. So this is a good one. I like this one, so I'll walk this one through. So I have x over 8, which we really know is 1/8 x, right? Minus 1/2 equals negative 7/2. So the first thing I want to do is box the coefficient like I always do. I want to add the 1/2. Get my line here. So plus 1/2 plus 1/2. And when I do this, I'm going to have 1/2 or 1/8 x equals negative 6/2, because negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6. I'll then do the multiplicative inverse. So I'll say times 8. times 8 over 1 times 8 over 1. And I'll have x equals negative 48 over 2, which could also be written as negative 24, right? And that is my answer. So let's look here. So there we go. Here are a few problems you could do on your own. Pause the screen for a moment and check it out. And here are the answers. Here's another example. Again, we're going to combine like terms here. So I have 3y and negative 8y, which is negative 5y. I would then divide by negative 5, so I have negative 5 as my answer. So I combine like terms. And then this is negative 5 over 1. I multiply it by 1 over negative 5 on both sides. And then the answer is negative 5. Last one. So the height of the top of a roller coaster is 10 times the height of the starting point, and the height decreases 100 feet from the top to the bottom. The height at the bottom of the hill is negative 10 feet. Find h. So if we know the whole distance here is 100 feet that goes in between, we know that we go from something at the top down to negative 10. So if I'm at negative 10, and I go up 100 feet, I'm only at 90, right? Because the difference between there would be 100. And it says that it's, so 90 is the top. And it's saying, find the height. So I have 10h equals 90. So what does h have to equal? Well, h has to equal 9. That's my initial. Let's look. And here we go. And that is the lesson.